Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We're on day 3 here on Cyan Beach. We also have a very exciting day. Today is the day that Lapis Lakeside drops. Make sure that if you are going to go there today using your easy travel ticket that you don't do it until after 3 p.m. I believe it's local time if I remember correctly. So make sure to save your easy travel ticket and do it after 3 p.m. Maybe even 4 or 5 p.m. just to be on the safe side. But if that is your plan, that's your reminder. We're going to go ahead and jump into it. And so this is the first time that we're seeing the sneaky snacking corrected. The bug fix that they did yesterday, or with the new, can't remember if it was yesterday or the day before, maintenance. When they did that, they patched this bug that was apparently an issue. So typically we see about 27,000 sneaky snacking from these two, Raichu and Dodrio. Usually there's a bit extra from the others, but it looks like overnight it was only Dodrio and Raichu that had it. So 11,380 versus about 25,000 that we're used to. So it's kind of sucks that it happened. I wish they'd have said something sooner and fixed it sooner. I feel like that's what's causing a lot of the issues with people, is that they let this go on for so long that it seemed like normal. And then now they're telling us, oh, by the way, that thing you thought was normal all along, yeah, that was our bad. We're gonna go ahead and fix that. So it does suck, but it is what it is. If it helps to prevent people from exploiting the system, I'm fine with it. It's just gonna sting for a little bit. But that said, we are still at grade 5, so a pretty good way to start off the day. We do have the potential for our Pinsir to spawn. Well, let's go ahead and grab our sleep points and play our daily lottery. That puts us at 3,728. And then we'll pop over to the general store. Oh yes, by the way, the Good Sleep Day bundle is now available for those of you that are interested in purchasing it. So if you want it, it's there in the store. Let's go ahead and grab our daily lottery and hopefully, ooh, Handy Candy is good too. We've been getting pretty lucky with it and not really getting anything too lackluster. So I'm happy with the daily gift system. It's been pretty good. At least been pretty good to me. Hopefully it's been good to you too, but let's go ahead and jump into session 179 sleep report. 9 hours and 16 minutes of sleep. Went to bed a little early yesterday and woke up earlier than I normally do. I'm trying to get better about that. Actually, I had a very deep slumber there, which makes sense. I had a hard time falling asleep last night though. 16%. Dozing type is exactly what we need. That's what we need for pretty much everything we're here on Cyan Beach to hunt. So I will gladly take that. Hopefully we can at least get 7 or 8 million. Oh, maybe we can do 10. There it is. Just over 10 million. 10,062,000. Not too bad. 5 1-stars and 1 3-star. Or nope, that's not a 3-star. That's in a top belly. What am I talking about? Psyduck a top belly. There we go. That is a new one. Which is good. We now have a new sleep dex goal to achieve. 290, I believe it is. So we did get a Totodile, which makes sense. I used the Totodile incense that we earned last week to make sure that this one's showed up today. We also got Chikorita, which we need. Croagunk, Bellsprout, Gulpin, and a Mankey. So a full board of things that we could actually use. The question is, which one do we go for first? And then of course the top belly Psyduck. And that is the last Psyduck we need. At this rate, if they ever do introduce rewards for getting all of the sleep decks complete, we're going to get quite a bit whenever they do that. Unfortunately, no one is hungry. That is the worst. Let's see, where is Totodile? I haven't done any work on him. Chikorita has some work on it. I mean, this is actually kind of terrible. Kind of a bad situation to be in. We do have some biscuits that we could use. Okay, so the question is, do I go ahead and go for the Totodile that we use the incense on? Or do I grab the Chikorita? Let's go ahead and let's try to make sure we get the Totodile. I mean, otherwise we wasted the incense and what was the point of using it? And even better, got a big hit. So we're definitely taking home the Totodile, which saves some resources that we can use for the Chikorita. Chikorita right here. Hopefully we can get a big hit on this one too. That'd be nice. No dice. All right, let's give it another one. I'll even take a big hit right here. I'll take a big hit and waste a pip versus it being full. Don't be full, don't be full, don't be full. Woo, got lucky. And with that, I think we have pushed our luck enough today. And I think we're just going to go ahead and run with what we've got. And we will save. We already have a pretty good Mankey that we've invested in. So I'm not really worried about getting another one at the moment. Let's go ahead and run with what we've got. And hopefully they turn out pretty decent. We're definitely going to send out some Chikorita candy today. All right, so we've got 629 research XP and 1,143 dream shards. Let's go ahead and switch on over, and first up should be the Totodile. Where are you at, Totodile? There you are. Level 11 and hasty, so it's got XP up, which may not be bad. We've got sausage, and oil. Not terrible. Ingredient Finder S to start off with is not great. Skill Trigger S right behind it. Inventory up S. All of the basic sub skills and skill level up M at level 100. This is just not good. Not good at all. Yeah, 26%. That is a straight to the Professor Mon if I've ever seen it. So we're just gonna go ahead and move on. Chikorita, come on. Please be better. It's not going to take much. Adamant is very good. That's a good start. We've got Cocoa, Honey. All right, let's reset these sub skills. And Ingredient Finder S is not great. Skill Trigger M is okay. Where is it at? There it is. Helping Speed S, I would have liked to seen it sooner. Skill Trigger S is, man, just did not get any kind of lucky with these sub skills today. Adamant, speed of help up, ingredient finding down. That's good. This still may be okay based on its nature alone, but let's see. Yeah, just kind of okay. Sadly, I think that I'm almost positive the bay leaf we have is about the same, if not better. And if that's the case, then it's not really worth using or even investing in. There's no point investing if we're just going to be about the same. So let's go ahead and throw that in the box and we can compare those in team analysis. Let's go ahead and check that out real quick. I actually haven't even done a team analysis for this week. So again, I'm not really worried about pushing any kind of record. So there's Adamant, and then let's check the bay leaf. Another 430 sneaky snacking while we were gone. I will take that. Where's the bay leaf? There it is. Okay, so if we put them both level 30, we'll keep their pack full. and both of them a Meganium. 2 evolutions. Boom. The Adamant actually does outperform. Oh, I forgot to evolve. Hold on. Maybe not. Yeah, no, the Adamant does not outperform the Bayleaf we already had, so definitely going to be getting rid of that one. That is an unfortunate catching day, but it is what it is. It goes that way sometimes. But all right, let's go ahead and I'm going to collect those candy and we're going to check. Probably no new news. That is correct. No new news. Make sure to collect your anniversary gift if you still have not picked that up yet. And then let's see what the community's been up to. 43 reports. Nice. Nice. Not too bad. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 that doubled. So just shy of that 25% that we like to see. Pretty good. There's 1 level up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh man, we got a lot of level ups today. I haven't seen 5 level ups in I don't know how long, but we did get 3 ingredient tickets and 2 link cables for it. So pretty good. And by the way, I do have 2 friend slots open and we have some new members here in the community. So drop your friend codes in the comments. I will add the first 2 friend codes that I see today. And also we did, somebody commented a while back, I forget who it was, so sorry about not being able to give you a proper shout out, but they said that if you sort the comments by, I forget what it's called, but if you sort them by first or newest comments, then the friend codes were popping up for them. So make sure to change the sort method on YouTube and maybe that will help you guys find each other's friend codes. But you know, I like to build the community here and make sure that we're all taking care of each other. So go ahead and drop those friend codes down. Let's see if we can get you guys to be able to see each other's friend codes and hopefully build a strong community amongst ourselves. But moving on, let's go ahead and grab the ingredients and whatnot from our helpers. Hopefully we get some ingredient or some skill procs today because they've been kind of slacking. No, Venusaur especially has been slacking quite bad this week. Blastoise has been slacking pretty hard too. Although I think Blastoise has actually been the one that's triggered his the most. Squirtle also slacking. I don't think I can get a skill trigger from you. Nope. Yeah, it's not been great. I've been trying to stock up on some ingredients and these ingredient magnets not proccing is not helping me with the variety that I'm trying to build. Well, let's go ahead and make some breakfast. We've got the sweet scent chocolate cake, of course, that we are going to make. We're just gonna throw in all this extra milk. Not gonna be the best cake that we can make, but again, not really worried about pushing the ranks very high. I do like how much faster this cooking goes though. 9,830, so didn't quite break the 10,000, which is okay with me. And that still should only give 1 energy to everybody on the team. I did see a screenshot yesterday of somebody that was able to get 14 and 15 energy per Pokemon on their team during the feeding. I'm not sure what the situation was that led to them being able to get that, but it does seem like this feature may be more useful than we're giving it credit for, and we just haven't figured out exactly how it works yet. So once we can figure that out, maybe it'll actually be worthwhile, because right now it seems kind of pointless. But that did put us to Ultra 1, which is a big boy Snorlax. And let's see, we're just out of curiosity. We're at 126,000, need 144. Probably going to hit Ultra 2 today. I'm trying to remember where the second pincer unlocks. We are going to get 3 handy candies while I try to think of that. I want to say it's Ultra 3. It might be, but I may just be saying that because it's on screen. But there is another point where we get the second pincer unlock on Cyan Beach. Hopefully we can find one. We did find one last week, but definitely was not as good as I would have liked. So still trying to find another one. But that said, I think that's going to wrap it up for today. So thanks for watching the video. Make sure to hit that like button if you liked it. Drop your friend codes in the comments. Let's see if we can get that moving along. And make sure to subscribe if you want to see more. And until next time, later, dudes.